What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Seftimor Daily. Back on track. Getting these out as much as I can. So, recording this Tuesday night, but you're hearing this on Wednesday. So, here we go. I got a quote up on the screen here if you're watching on YouTube. If you're listening to the audio, negativity always wins the short game. Positivity always wins the long game. Gary V. There's a lot of times that I go through on Twitter and I see people using it as an outlet to bitch and moan. A lot, and some of those people, content creators or aspiring content creators. There's a lot of bullshit, I understand. It's so tough. Listen, I'm doing this podcast out of a yelling at my own self. So don't take this personally. I don't do the negativity on Twitter because I feel that building a brand should be around the positive. Now, I know a lot of people see Instagram or people vlogging on YouTube and they're like, this is fake. This is just the good parts of someone's life. This isn't real. You're seeing fakeness. I look at it differently. I look at it as a way to inspire and a way to get someone out of that rut. Get someone, because I feel that regardless if you have, I don't have a big platform for this podcast. It's a lot of friends and a lot of people that believe in what I'm saying and know who I am. But at the end of the day, I do it for you guys because why do we need another fucking negative person? And there's something that I learned through writing and through blogging that really stuck with me, and that's, you could be negative. You could say, this happened to me, or this was bullshit, or this was that. But the reality of it is that no one gives a fuck because everybody has their own shit. Everybody. From the billionaires and millionaires to the people making minimum wage. Everybody's got their own shit. You see people making $30,000, $35,000, $40,000 a year and they're happy as shit because they get to be with their kids on the weekends and do things, or they get to hang out with their families or their friends and they're happy as hell. And they make it, day by day. Then you have millionaires or billionaires that are killing themselves because they're just not happy. I think a way of doing that is to be the positive. Like my boomstick says, awesome podcast, check it out. Shout out to my boomstick, is be the joy. And that's it. Just in the long game is to just be that, when if we're streaming and we're playing a video game, say we're playing Warcraft, we put on that armor and we go fight, put on that positivity, put on that armor, that warrior of the light. Don't be dark. There's so much darkness. There's so much. And through having a father, or through being a father now, when I go out, a lot of the petty bullshit isn't affecting me as much. Because I know at the end of the day, I get to come home and see the little man that I could forge his future for a little bit until he makes his own decisions and hopefully steer that in the right direction. With everything going on in the world, you see tragedies and crazy things happen, and what happens, it brings out the best of a community, the best of the population. Be that person. When I'm scrolling through Twitter, say something positive. I know Rocker's doing it big with that. We're on the positive pineapples. We all try to put the positivity in people's lives. It's hard. It's the hardest fucking thing we'll ever do. Because what do when there's everyone dragging you? There's 100 people dragging you down, and you have to stand over and fend that off and be the warrior of light. Think about it, because the days that I'm the most tired when I get home from work are the days that I was the most negative. It's the biggest fucking energy drain that I've ever had. And like I said, this whole podcast was a rant to myself because I don't stay as positive as I should throughout the day. So this is like a rant towards myself. But like I always say, I make this because these are my thoughts, and I do this to provide value to you, to let you know things that I'm going through. I hope this helps you. Be the joy, like my boomstick says. Thank you everyone for listening. Thank you everyone for watching. If you want to follow me on any place that I create content, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all just at Seftimor. I have seftimorlive.com, which is the blog. And then I have my YouTube, which is Seftimor Live. And as always, I stream live on mixer.com/Seftimor. That's the home base. Thank you, everyone. Hope you have a great Wednesday. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Peace.